Yes, my people, them, what is going on? Why? I'm just gonna say this from now, yeah? Well, we've all seen what's been going on in this last hour with Manchester United and certain Manchester United players. But what I'm gonna say to you lot is, in regards to the subject, yeah? If you lot are sensitive about this subject, lock off this video from now. If you lot feel some type of way about it, this might just not be the video for you, because I'm going to voice my opinion on the matter, which I'm entitled to do, and some of you may not agree with it. I do understand that it's a sensitive subject and all of that, yeah, but I'm going to say what I'm saying it, so you lot have been warned. Simple as. Get into this, bruv. So the fan base is in turmoil, the social media, the football world's in turmoil because Mason Greenwood's charges have been dropped. Now, my opinion on the matter is the charges have just been dropped. I don't understand why Manchester United fans are in turmoil and going at it, and if you support Greenwood this and if you don't support Greenwood that and he's innocent and all this, okay, I get it, everyone has what they have to say, but the charges have just been dropped and that's it. The charges have been dropped. That does not mean he's going to kick another ball for Manchester United. It don't mean that at all. It just means that the case that was against him is no longer no more and the book stops there. Furthermore, I'm seeing shit on the social media talking about, if you support this geezer, you're a wrong un, and Manchester United should get him out and do all these things. And I'm like, hang on a minute. Let's have it right. He never went to trial and got found not guilty by the jury. The case never got dropped because there was lack of evidence. You know why the case got dropped? The case got dropped because the allegations that were made against him, i.e. the victim in this sad situation, I get it, withdrew statements. The statement that I read today says important witnesses in regards to this case withdrew their statements and no longer wanted to pursue with the case. Now, what does that say to you? What does that say to you? You can't get on to me or any Manchester United fan or anyone for that matter and say, how come you just cool with the club allowing the player to come back when the victim in the situation doesn't even want to pursue justice? Make it make sense, man. I'm not here for the controversy of why it was this and why it was that. I'm not interested in all of that. And like I keep saying, I get it, it's a sensitive subject, and we don't condone these things. We do not condone these things, all the stuff that we sin and all that, obviously. But let's go back to the shit that we know and what is out there. Yeah, all the stuff is out there, that's what I'm saying. Man, don't condone them things there. But what's also out there is the case is no longer going ahead because the key witnesses no longer want to pursue. So if they're doing that, how can you get mad at Manchester United? And don't talk to me about morals. I'm not interested in morals, because how much of you lot throw your morals out the window for shit that you want? Let's have it right. So I'm telling you that, if you're expecting sensitivity and all them things there, you ain't gonna get it from me, bro. I'm sorry. Just because I don't agree with what's gone on doesn't mean I have to be lush to the matter. It's a sensitive subject, I get it. But the club, legally, forget the streets, because I see a lot of the streets sin what they sin and all that. Legally, yeah, if Manchester United was to just terminate Donny's contract or whatever, he can sue them. And what then? He can sue them for big bread, because legally, he's not been convicted of anything. The charges and the case and all that has been dropped. Simple as. So they can't do that. That's not to say they won't do that. And I myself will applaud the club if they terminate his contract and he starts talking about, I'm going to sue this, I'm going to sue that, and they take it there. I would applaud it if they don't back down. But you lot are moving like Manchester United have welcomed this geezer back in training. What the hell? it's dead. The charges have just been dropped, and that's it. Man, you ain't said nothing. Teammates and people ain't said nothing, and I understand this affects people in certain ways and all them things there, but guys, the charges have just been dropped. Some fans want him to come back into the team because they don't have morals, or they don't agree with the morals that other people have. Some people don't want him anywhere near the club. But all this Manchester United are rotten this and the fans are rotten that. Rotten for what? Like I said, the key witness has withdrawn statements. So you can't be mad at any United fan that are like they want Greenwood to come back into the team when the victim doesn't even want to pursue the case for whatever reason. Like, allow it, man. Allow it. But I'm going to wrap it up there, though. We'll see what happens with the club. They've got a big decision to make. Big decision to make. They get rid or they keep him in. But friggin' now, from when convicted football players still play football, you really expect a player that has had charges dropped against him not to play football again, whether it is for Manchester United or whether it's for Arsenal or whoever. You lot are gone mad. What? Because the streets say so. Fuck the streets. The streets don't even love you like anyway. That's what you don't know. I'm out, people. Yeah?